When we turn 55, a fourth account called the retirement account RA will be created, and by default, funds from SA and OA will be transferred to RA up to the prevailing FRS full retirement sum. The full retirement sum in 2022 is 192K. For those who like to keep just the basic retirement sum BRS in their retirement account RA at 55, which is 96K in 2022, you can withdraw the excess of BRS if you meet certain requirements or through a property pledge. In this video, I'll be illustrating how this can be done. If you'd like to find out how much you can withdraw from CPF at 55, I encourage you to watch the video above, which I illustrate the withdrawal rules for different scenarios. If you want to learn how you can grow your wealth using CPF, browse through my channel and subscribe for future notifications. Remember to click the like button to support this channel with YouTube's algorithm. Let's start with the most straightforward case. You'll be able to withdraw your RA savings above BRS if the retirement sum you set aside after the withdrawal and the CPF savings you have used for the property P, including accrued interest I, is enough to make up for your full retirement sum. For this case, you can just submit an online application with your SingPass via My Request without the need to submit any supporting documents. You can easily check how much of your CPF savings you have used for the property by logging into your CPF account under My CPF and click on Home Ownership. Here you can find the total principal amount you have used for property P and the total accrued interest I to date. Let's look at a few examples for illustration. For the first example, let's look at a scenario where RA balance after withdrawal and P plus I is more than full retirement sum FRS. Assume Ken just turned 55 in 2022 and has 192K, which is the prevailing FRS in his RA account. He would like to withdraw the excess of BRS, which is 96K from his RA. The balance in RA after withdrawal will be 96K. Let's assume his total CPF savings used for property plus accrued interest at the point of RA withdrawal, i.e. P plus I, is 100K. Adding up 96K and 100K will give 196K, which is more than Ken's FRS of 192K. Hence, Ken will be able to withdraw 96K from his RA and keep just the BRS of 96K in his RA account because upon sale or transfer of his property in future, the amount used plus accrued interest is sufficient to make up his FRS of 192K. Let's look at another scenario where RA balance after withdrawal and P plus I are less than FRS. Assume Ken has the RA balance of 160K at 55, and his total CPF savings used for property plus accrued interest at the point of RA withdrawal, P plus I, is lesser at 50K. Can he withdraw the excess of BRS, which is 160K in his RA, minus BRS of 96K, i.e. 64K from his RA? The remaining RA balance after withdrawal will be 96K, which added to P plus I of 50K will give a total of 146K. Since this is below the FRS of 192K, Ken will not be able to withdraw the full 64K from his RA. In this case, he can only withdraw 18K from his RA, which is derived from his RA balance 160K plus P plus I 50K minus FRS of 192K. However, if he wants to withdraw the full 64K, he will need to do a pledge to refund an additional 46K to his RA on top of the amount used for property and accrued interest should he sell or transfer his property in future. However, note that the property pledge is subjected to a few conditions such as current value of the property, outstanding loan, and owner's share in the property, which I will not cover in detail for this video. It's important to note that pledging a property does not change your property ownership in any way. It's just an assurance you are giving to CPF that you will refund the pledged amount to your own CPF account if you sell or transfer your property. Hence, should you withdraw the excess of BRS from RA at 55? This is a decision for you to make. For me, it's a backup plan if I need liquidity at that time. Otherwise, I will want to have a minimum of FRS in RA. Just remember that while you may be able to get a lump sum amount by withdrawing excess of BRS, you are setting aside a lower retirement sum in your RA, which will eventually lead to a lower lifetime payout from CPF Life when you turn 65. Watch the video above to understand the correlation between retirement sums and CPF Life. Hope this video helps. Remember to click the like and subscribe button to support my channel. Thanks for watching.